Today we are going to be baking banana bread with Bella and Daddy.
You making the video crooked?
No.
Alright, so we're gonna make this for Nati, who always wonders, how do you make such a fluffy banana bread?
Yeah, so
we're gonna do it step by step. First you need half a cup of
butter.
well, this is Smart Balance. You can use margarine, butter.
You can use any kind of pie.
Make sure it's soft and at room temperature. Okay, you put it into a bowl. Don't put it so close to my head. And stop it. And we're gonna cream that. Cream means with a
blender.
Blender with 3/4 cups of sugar. See, sugar.
Ooh, sugar.
Put the sugar in there, and we're gonna blend it. So my handy dandy assistant here. All right, go for it. Whoa, cream it. Okay. So now we have been doing this for about 3 minutes. You can see how fluffy the butter is. See, nice,
make sure you
nice and fluffy. You see that? Very light and fluffy. Okay. So now we're gonna add eggs, one at a time. Okay. You can crack the egg. All right, crack the egg, but no shells in the egg.
Handy dandy assistant's gonna crack the egg like
Crack the egg. All right, crack an egg, please. Come on. Don't put any shells in it. Crack it a little more. All right, assistant. That doesn't. No, ahora se la muestro para que la vea. Todavía no. No, you don't have to wait. All right, there we go. One at a time. So we get that one in and we mix it really good into it.
Make sure to wash your hands.
Okay, Bella, I need the other one. Bella, the other egg. One more egg. Bella's gonna put it in there. Come on. Ready? No shells. Nati, no shells. Oh my God, that's a big explosion. Keep going all the way. There's more. Got it? All right, cool. Alrighty, here we go. You see how it's getting fluffy, very fluffy.
And trying to get the egg off your hand.
Okay. Now you need 4 very ripe bananas. Very ripe.
Bananas into the mix.
Into the mix.
And now we're going to mix
Mix
it.
them really good into it.
No lumps. No lumps.
Oh, being crazy.
Sounds good.
Okay. Now don't forget, you gotta have the oven in 350 preheated. Okay, preheat the oven in 350. Now we gotta sift. Sift means you gotta put through a sifter the dry ingredients.
So we're gonna
First, 1 cup of flour.
flour.
This is regular flour
Flour.
plus half a teaspoon of salt.
Salt.
Okay, we're gonna do half a teaspoon of salt.
Normal
Okay.
salt.
Sprinkle it. Then 3/4 teaspoon of baking soda.
Baking soda.
And we have a super gigantic bag for baking soda. It is baking soda, not baking powder. It's very different. Do not use baking powder. Baking soda. So first, here's half. And then we have 1/4. Half and 1/4 is 3/4. For those of you smart girls that went to Gainesville, the university. Okay. And then the top part, we have another 1/2 cup of the same flour. So 1 cup of flour, half teaspoon of salt, 3/4 teaspoon of baking soda, another half of flour on top, and then we sift it. What this means is, let me show you better. Sift it like this. Sift it softly so that you don't make it. Stop for a second. You gotta mix them so that you don't make a big mess. Sift. You see a sifting? Sifting. This is called sifting
and
the
you
flour.
can see, this is what you're not supposed to do.
Make a big mess in
big
Daddy's
mess.
kitchen. That's right. So we're gonna have to. We got a little baking soda. See if you get little balls like that. We gotta have to mush them back up. and remix it with some flour. So Bailey, let's take a little flour. You want to make sure that the dry ingredients are sifted together. It means they are distributed throughout the cake. Bella's going to do it. Okay? And then this big mess we'll clean up. This is how you do it. You gotta hurry up. Come on. Sift it. Yay.
This is what it looks like.
Alright.
Look,
Now,
stop eating chocolate.
we take the sifted material, we'll put it with the liquids. Ready? Here we go. Sifted material into the liquid.
Look at the sifted. I sifted. Okay.
Make sure you mix it really good. You don't want dry, but like you gotta make sure you shift. This is the key right here. Leave it, baby. Please don't do that. We'll put it into the sink in a minute. We'll clean it into the sink in just a minute. Maddie!
A little more?
Okay, that's all of it. We gotta make sure it's all mixed, nice and mixed.
Now
Alright, put it in the sink. We got a spatula to get. Yeah, look, we're cleaning the sides right here to make sure everything is mixed. Everything needs to be mixed in. The spatula too. Ahora eso con la mano. That's it.
Okay,
Very simple.
Bella
So,
pretty much already
Bella, you move it into like that way. Yeah. So now all we have left is the chocolate chips. The chocolate chips are the funnest part because you can eat them as you put them in there.
Yes.
You grab your handful, drop them in. The dog, don't let the dog eat it. Okay, then we mix them in like this.
I'll eat it.
And it looks like it needs a little more, another little bit, another half a handful. We mix it in.
And when the
yeah.
camera person Ian was eating the chip,
That's it. So you gotta butter a pan with your fingers. Don't be afraid of getting your fingers dirty. And we're gonna butter the pan so that we can put the whole thing in here.
and before you pour it in, make sure it's all nice and the chocolate chips are like everywhere and spread around.
Okay? And then we just take it. Oops, sorry, did I hit you in the nose?
I'm a good
We just pour
assistant.
into our Pyrex with oodles of chocolate chip.
But first,
Oodles of
before
butter.
you do that, you must taste it to make sure it tastes good. I'll do that right now.
How does it taste, Bella? Will you tell me? Perfect?
Very good. It's perfect.
All right. So, whatever you want to eat, you eat, but just make sure that you're going to be eating raw eggs. So don't eat too much of it because you might get sick. Just eat a little bit. See? Only a little. Like, a little. Right, Bella? And then it goes into the oven for about a little. Hey, a little. Into the oven for 350 degree oven for 38 minutes. It could be 36. It's okay. Timer. 36 minutes and then we check it and see how it goes. Isabella and I are ready to take the banana bread out of the oven. It's been 38 and a half minutes. It's looking fabulous. Okay, 40 seconds left, but we should get it out, don't you think? It is looking fabulous.
Okay.
Nice. And let's see how you can test it to see if it's ready with a knife. Make sure that it's cooked all the way. Look at that. Perfectly clean, perfectly ready to go.
Okay.
Delicious.
And then
And then
you
we
can
eat
eat
it.
it.
And then we can eat it. So we're gonna sit it here for cool off time.
Thank you for watching the Bella and Daddy show.
Cooking show.